Hello and welcome to the autumn edition of Bondi Snapshot. An amazing, beautiful autumn day here at the North Bondi Surf Club. The sun is shining, it's just stunning out there. I think a lot of people say autumn is probably one of the best seasons of the year. You just get a crispness in the mornings, the sun usually shines and it's just gorgeous out there. And the water is still warm, so if you want to go for a swim, hop down there and have a swim. We have still been having some wow times in real estate. This time last year, we'd sold about 148 properties. We'd met about 8,000 people. This year, we've sold close to 230 properties and we've met over 16,000 people. So we've doubled the number of people we're meeting. Yes, we're selling more, but there are so many more people out there looking to buy. There's a lot of first home buyers who are no longer renting and moving into the buying market. Our mortgage brokers are telling us, Shore Financial, that they are still snowed under with applications. A lot of Australians who've been overseas through COVID have said, I want to come home. And there is a huge demand all along the beaches, and we are seeing that up in the northern suburbs as well. Some examples of interesting sales that are showing the fast growth of the market is we had one that sold just after Easter, 1 Belgrave Street. 3 years ago, the property sold for $3.5 million, corner block, Federation House. The people who bought it put in a DA, it was heritage listed, so they did add some value to the property but did no major work, and it just resold 3 years later for $6.5 million. A property we sold on Rivery Road a year ago, we visited the people and told them their property was probably worth in the early to possibly mid fours. We just sold that property for just under $6 million just before Easter. There is a huge growth. The entry point for semis at the moment is close to $3 million. We just sold a semi 299 Simpson Street. That just sold for around $3.9 million. The jump in prices we're seeing at the moment is so significant. We haven't seen this since the 80s. It really is quite incredible. Another semi just sold a couple of days ago in Onslow Street, Rose Bay. Now Rose Bay traditionally wasn't getting the same as the Bondi prices. Had a 3.35 guide and sold for around $4.5 million in 3 days. Another big sale just recently, also in quite a short space of time, a townhouse just here in 134 Ramsgate Avenue, was on the market for about 10 days, had a 3.8 guide for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhouse, and it just sold for $5 million. Some of the larger houses are also attracting quite a lot of interest, and we had 16 Thompson Street in Tamarama, which is one of the classiest addresses in Tamarama, just sold for around $14.3 million. These are big prices that are starting to happen around. Another big sale in Tamarama was 81 Fletcher Street, was on the market literally for a space of a number of days, and that sold for $9.1 million. We have some fantastic properties coming to market. Justice Street in North Bondi is an absolute classic family home with a pool, lovely quiet street. That's got a guide of around $6 million, but it's already had about 30 or 40 groups through in the first weekend. A townhouse up in Bellevue Road, 29A Bellevue Road in Bellevue Hill, had over 100 groups through in the first couple of opens. That started with a 2.2 guide and is now up to 2.42. They're starting to see just a few more properties coming on the market, and apartments are starting to catch up a little bit in terms of prices to where they were. We just sold a 1-bedroom in a property in a block in Blair Street. We had a 900 guide and that sold for $1,060,000 in just 10 days. We've got some great quality Art Deco gems coming on the market shortly in Francis Street and Simpson Street. And we do have some lovely family homes coming up again in Rivery Road. So check out our website for all of these new properties that are up and coming. This year, of course, as we still don't have international travel, it looks like winter is going to be a busy time for real estate. So we are still listing all the way through winter. If you are concerned about the cost of getting your property on the market, we have a new product that can help with this. So please give us a call and we can have a bit of a confidential chat about making the most of this amazing real estate market. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.